It wasn't that long ago, only about a decade and a half ago, where your only source for professional video gaming came from MLG events, Major League Gaming, God rest its soul. MLG is the blockbuster to esports. It had to die so the entire industry could evolve. So thank you for your sacrifice, MLG. You will be remembered in our wet dreams. Nowadays, there's so much professional video gaming all right there at your fingertips. You can go to any streaming service and find some pro gamers just pounding butthole. And there's a lot of tournaments. There's no longer only one organization doing tournaments like MLG. There's a ton of it. Esports has become mainstream. Professional video gaming is absolutely huge, and I think that's wonderful. That being said, not every pro video game scene is treated equally. There's one extremely loyal and passionate community of pro gamers that gets nothing but spit on by the company that makes the game that they love so much. I'm of course talking about the Super Smash Bros. Players. They have existed for over a decade, put so much time, blood, sweat, tears, and cum into Smash Bros. Melee, Smash Brawl 4, and now Ultimate, and Nintendo has yet to acknowledge them, help out in the pro scene with their prize pools, host a tournament. They just outright neglect them. They're abusive parents, and it just outright seems like they hate anyone that plays Smash Bros. At a competitive level. I wouldn't be surprised if during the next Nintendo Direct there's a whole section dedicated to the pro scene, where it's just him getting up on the chair and goat-seeing his asshole at them. They clearly don't respect the pro scene, they want nothing to do with it, and I think that's fucked up. So since Nintendo won't man up and step in, I figured I'd toss my condom in here, cause who's more manly than me at a 5'6" frame of pure masculinity? I will be hosting a $10,000 Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament called the Soaked Series Invitational. All the information about the tournament can be found in the description, takes you to a smash.gg link. It'll be on February 29th of this month. Registration will close on the 28th. I know Nintendo Online sucks ass. I'm the first one to criticize that anytime I play a Nintendo game because that shit is so archaic, primitive, and laughable. I'm surprised it doesn't require a fucking dial-up connection. They're so out of touch when it comes to online services, and I know that. I know the lag isn't great, it's suboptimal, but it's the only way I can host it, and I really would like to give back into a community that I'd like to support. I'd like the pro scene to Smash to be able to grow more, but I think these prize pools like Evo Japan's grand prize for Smash Bros. Ultimate was a pro controller. When you're playing professional Smash Bros., you're losing money. Unless you're the top 1% of the 1%, you are playing to lose money. And I think that's so backwards, and I'd like to help out, so I wanted to throw this tournament because I fucking love Smash Bros., and the only way I can throw it is by having it be through Nintendo Online. I recognize it's suboptimal, alright? You don't have to fucking explode in the comments, I get it. The $10,000 is coming out of my own pocket. The streams I do at twitch.tv/moistcritical have just been overwhelming in terms of generosity and support, and I'm not the kind of guy that ever even really spends money. The only thing I ever buy is food and movie tickets. So I want to start putting that money into making bigger, cooler content and helping out communities that I'd like to see grow, and just being able to do bigger things. And if the Soak Series Invitational for this goes well, I'd like to take it to other games like Smash Bros. Melee, for example. That community absolutely needs some love, and it's really impressive stuff they do over there. So I'd like to do a Soak Series for that, Rocket League, all types of shit. I'd like to take it to a lot of other things, but keep in mind this is the first tournament I've ever hosted, so there probably will be a few hiccups along the way. It might be a bit scuffed, but you know what, fuck it, that's part of the fun, I'd say. Let's go over the main rules. The first thing you'll notice when you go to the Smash GG page is it looks extremely similar to Nairo's tournaments that he hosts for Ultimate, and that's because I wanted to emulate it. He throws really enjoyable tournaments when he does that with his viewers, and I think they go very smoothly and I enjoy them. So I thought that would be a great rule set to use for the Soak Series Invitational. The registration is also open to anyone. SSI is welcoming anyone of any level as long as you meet a couple requirements. One, you have to have a fucking Ethernet adapter. No Wi-Fi warriors, no fucking limp-dicked Wi-Fi wieners out here. We need Ethernet adapters to help with lag. I know lag will probably still be an issue and we'll still have to address that, but having an Ethernet adapter will at least help alleviate that headache. So that's the number one requirement when signing up for the SSI. You will need to have that little gizmo. The second requirement is you have to stream it. I don't give a fuck where you stream it to. Chatterbait, Twitch, Mixer, Facebook, YouTube, doesn't matter to me, but it has to be streamed. That's to ensure there's no collusion, cheating, throwing, anything of that nature. Those are the two main points. The only two things you really need to meet to sign up for the tournament. The tournament will be divided into two phases. The first phase is the open casting call, just the full open legs wide open for everyone to come run a train on at the SSI. We'll take the top players of the open casting call phase 1 and they'll move on to phase 2, where they'll play against the top level pro Smash players as well as streamers. When I put out an initial tweet talking about the tournament, there was a lot of interest from some Smash pros as well as streamers, so that's where they're going to start. They skipped the preliminary open phase. So that's when that'll begin. It's best of 3 all the way up until we get towards the end where it'll be best of 5. This is just the general overview, the fucking cliff notes of the rule set and how we'll be doing it. If you want to know more, it's on the Smash GG page. But I'm really excited about it. This is something I've wanted to do for a while now. And yeah, hopefully all goes well and smoothly, isn't a total fucking disaster. And yeah, that's about it. If you're interested, feel free to register and tune on into the tournament stream. Or just the streams in general I do at twitch.tv/moistcriticalbaby. Fuck yeah. That's about it. So yeah.